I'm Jolene Kortenhorn, also known as the Nanapreneur online, and welcome to Nana's Kitchen. So today we are going to do Parmesan baked patty pan. What is a patty pan, are you asking? This is a patty pan. It's in the squash family, and it's kind of a cross between a zucchini and a pumpkin. That's how I like to describe it. The center or the inside is solid and harder like a pumpkin, but is edible and seedy like you would eat with a zucchini. So the first thing that we are going to do is get your cookie sheet. We need some tin foil to put on the cookie sheet to keep it clean. I like to use cooking spray for on the tin foil and then on the patty pan. And then, of course, your favorite flavor or flavors of Parmesan cheese. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the patty pan in slices all the way across. And then we're going to lay them on the cookie sheet. We're going to sprinkle them, well, first we'll spray them with the spray, and then we'll do the Parmesan. So, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to cut the patty pan. You go cut your patty pan, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Bye. Okay, and we're back. All right, did you cut your patty pan? Was it a little weird to cut? Yeah, it's like sawing. So what I do, instead of using a chef's knife, for chopping, it's a little too thick for that, I use a bread knife. Totally awesome. So you just take it and you hold it real tight and do some of these, and just cut it like that. And it'll work really, really well. So I have a couple pieces here right now that are about that big and about that thin. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So then the next step I'd like to do, shake up the thing. Now you can use an olive oil flavor or a garlic flavor, whatever you'd like for a spray. It's kind of like open whatever you would like. It's not real specific, except for the plastic. We don't want the plastic. So then I spray the can, I spray on the tin foil, because not only does that help it from not sticking on the tin foil, it also flavors the other side of the patty pan. And then I lay them on here like this, not touching. I mean, if they do, it's not tragic, but so you space them out real nice here. There we go. Now, obviously, you can put them on a larger cookie sheet if you want, but I'm only going to do 4 of them, just for showing you what it is. I don't need to make the whole thing and, So, and then I have Parmesan cheese. Sometimes sometimes you can buy a Parmesan cheese that has like 2 or 3 or even 4 different flavors in there. That's up to you too. I am doing one that has like Asiago and a mozzarella and then a Parmesan, which is a cheese. So then you take that, and I spray on top, which helps the Parmesan to stick onto the patty pan also. And then you just sprinkle at will, which I'm from Wisconsin, so I like cheese. So you just sprinkle it on there like that. Okay. Looking good. Okay, cover it as much as you want or as little as you want, whatever you would like. Okay, all done. Alright, great. Now I set the oven for 350 degrees. Okay, now that's my standard temperature. And then I'm going to put it in for about 25 to 45 minutes. Now I say this because everyone's oven cooks differently, and everyone is going to cut these a little thicker or a little thinner. So there's a lot of leeway. Plus, how much you want your Parmesan to be crispy or baked on the top. So it's kind of a little give and take to your own preference. But this is the basic menu or recipe. Okay? You do yours. I did mine. I'm going to throw it in. I'm going to check mine first for 25 minutes, and then I'm going to go for there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hi. Okay, we're back. So I put them in, just to let you know again, I had the temperature at 350, and I put them in for 28 minutes. Yes, I timed it to the minute. 28 minutes. So, and this is how mine turned out. I like the golden brown. I took a toothpick and I poked the outer edges where they're a little thicker to make sure that they went through, and it went through, so I like it this way. So 350 for 28 minutes, that's what I did. And mine were soft enough to poke a toothpick through. So, and this is cool enough now. And then we'll just take one. I'm not sure which one. So let's just take this one. And they should come off of here really super easy. See? 1, 2, 3. And you can put them on your plate. And of course, we have to try one. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, see? Real easy to cut with a fork. There we go. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. It's delicious. And the bottom is actually a little brown on the bottom too, from it on the cookie sheet, on the tin foil. So, oh, I'm excited. Mmm. These are really good. All right, there you go. Parmesan baked patty pans. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'm going to enjoy eating it. So thank you for coming to Nana's Kitchen. Bye. Mwah.